shady channel, the bilingual channel. Yes, it is. Inglés y español a inglés. Well, we're going to react to this song that came out about 3 weeks ago. I'm late to it, but hopefully I'll get at least 2 views. And I kind of like this because I think he's making a remix. I see a guitar there. I see his guitar here. This man is so talented. He can play the guitar. He can play, I think he can play the piano too. And it's just like he's fucking talented because he can sing and he can rap. Él puede cantar, él puede rapear. I know that I started listening to him singing when he came out with Lately I've Been Having Crazy Thoughts, 'cause that's kind of singing, and I thought, like, this guy's got a good voice. And then in 2020, he came out with that punk rock songs that he came out with. Fucking hella awesome. He got the voice. He got the looks too. He got the looks. So, but he also has issues, mental issues. So we got here empty out your pockets. So he's making a remix of another person's song, Juice World, and Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Green Day. Huh. The Boulevard of Broken Dreams. That's a picture that has Marilyn Monroe, um, James Dean. I can't remember who was the other actor, but they had these old people who have passed away. You know, Broken Dreams. He painted it, but I don't know. Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Empty out your pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back. They be chameleons, they'll change for some change. Days ain't the same, they be switching for the fame. Louis Vuitton.
Chameleons. Oh, so I see. He took the N word because Juice WRLD used to say the N word, not the hard one, but the other one, the one that is the buddy, but still he dissed them, saying that fame will change them. I mean, people change with fame. So this guy's using the word chameleon, chameleon change. So they change, but chameleons change for protection. Los camaleones cambian por su protección. No, but he's talking about people changing because now they're famous. And yeah, he's remixing the song because that's not how the songs start. And actually, he says penny. I mean, like, wait, hold on. Because I know that in the original song, Juice WRLD says, I need a penny, I need all that. Yeah, once I get the million, I fall back. Okay, yeah. So the once I get the million, fall back, but he didn't mention that, all the pennies. I don't care, said Juice WRLD. Even if I have to count a million pennies, I will. But he doesn't say pennies. He said Abe Lincoln.
Empty out your pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back. They be chameleons, they'll change for some change. Days ain't the same, they be switching for the fame.
They change for some change. Ah, that was good. Eso está bueno. La palabra cambio. Porque él está usando unas canciones de Juice WRLD y parece que también usa unas canciones de Green Day. Pero él usó una bonita combinación, un juego de palabras, porque dijo change de cambio y change de menudo. De menudo.
For some change, days ain't the same, they be switching for the fame. Louis Vuitton, I'm in my bag, get how my memory's going. I've been hurting, rock like electric guitars, I be raging. Big knots look like yellow pages, running like a race, get in the way, Brody got the aim to blow you away. The next day you in the newspaper on the front page, praying for forgiveness cause it happened on a Sunday.
Yeah, that Juice WRLD says too. Eso dice también Juice WRLD. Que matan a alguien y ya entonces el domingo está rezando porque eso pasó en el domingo. It happened on Sunday, so you have time to go to church, confess, pray.
Hey, Brody got the aim to blow you away. The next day you in the newspaper on the front page, praying for forgiveness cause it happened on a Sunday. Life's been getting to me, I just started smoking squares. They ain't getting in my circle though, we still prepared. I'm still.
Wait, that I began to smoke square. That's from lately. Lately, I've been having crazy thoughts. The way I'm living is very dark. Yeah, that's from lately. Esa parte, okay, so he is mixing up also his old lyrics.
Day, life's beginning to me, I just started smoking squares. They ain't getting in my circle, though we still prepared. I'm still dealing with some demons that ain't really there. Grew up a weirdo, 20 piercings and some bleached hair. In 7th grade, I didn't have a bed, I had to share. The fuck you think I go so hard for? I got out of there. Have you ever had somebody try to take your life? Sometimes I ain't safe for myself when I stay up at night.
Ooh, I ain't safe by myself when I say that whole bar is there, the whole verse, those verses, eran de lately. And I know it because I love that song. I listen to the song, I mean, a lot. But I listen to a lot of songs. That's the thing. But I have my playlist. I put that song in my playlist, rap in English and in Spanish, and I also because I mix the playlist with some Spanish rappers, so I mix them both. And then also in 2018 when it came out, I put it on my playlist, 2018 playlist. Lately, I've been having crazy thoughts. I can relate to that so much. Yeah, I had to share a bed too. At 10 years old, I had to share a bed. When you're broke, you're broke. And I also know what it is having someone try to kill you, to unalive you. I also know what feels like when you're choked, when someone chokes you and you pass out. I can relate a lot to him and the struggles that he's going through. And I also know that, yeah, a dark phase, but you can't be alone. That's what it says. I hope he's in rehab. I know he went to some place and he's still smoking square, he's still smoking cigarettes, but I know that he got off the drugs. I hope he stays off of them, and I hope he goes to a program. Espero que vaya a un programa, because you need to be surrounded by people who want the best for you, who want your recovery. Tienes que rodearte de gente que quieran tu recuperación, because they are in recovery too, porque ellos también están en recuperación. Because if you keep hanging out with the same people, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. It's hard. You can't keep hanging out with the same people. You can't be going to the same places. And imagine, is that for us, regular people? Can you imagine for an artist? And it must be. I mean, everybody knows Charlie Sheen, right? ¿Te acuerdas de Charlie Sheen? Come on. Charlie Sheen was, he went to AA. He talked about that. He hated it because they were telling him to be humble, to think that he was one of the rest, because that's the first thing they teach you in AA, humbleness, because we alcoholics and addicts are very egotistical. On top of that, he has the receipt to say, well, yeah, I'm not like you guys. I'm above you guys because look at my list, all the movies that I have. Pra, 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 pra. It's hard. So imagine him too must be hard. Someone telling this kid to be humble. He's like, I'm I'm like one of you. What the fuck? Look at all the things that I come out. Look, I do rap. I threw a diss to one of the best rappers, and it was a great diss that everybody tells me it's been the best that they have used against this guy. And then I got my rock music. I sing, come on. They're gonna tell me that I'm like you and I'm humble, you fucking little piece of shit worker.
Have a bed I had to share. The fuck you think I go so hard for? I got out of there.
Esa parte es, have you ever had a bed I had a bed that I had to share. Tenía una cama que tenía que compartir. ¿Por qué tú crees que yo voy tan duro para salir de ahí? Man, it rhymes in Spanish. ¿Por qué le di tan duro para salir de ahí? Del ghetto, de esa casa. He's never going home. He says that I think in lately, he said, I told myself I'm never going home. And then he talks about his mom too. There's a part where he talks about, I'm talking about lately, where he talks about his mom. He says, my mom left me when I was 10 years old. And then there's an ad-lib. Fuck! Like, oh my God, how can you do this? That's worse. And then he says, what you think that will do to someone's soul? I still go out with a woman. She's giving me all the love, but I still treat her like a hoe. Because, he thinks women are whole because his mom abandoned him and probably was one. You understand? But that's the reality that we have. Esa es la realidad que tenemos, que juzgamos a la demás gente por nuestros padres. We judge other people when we compare them to our parents. We judge them through our parents' eyes. And we go towards that too. Let me tell you, we go towards that.
So hard for I got out of there. Have you ever had somebody try to take your life? Sometimes I ain't safe for myself when I stay up at night.
He's fucking talented. What the hell is this?
Take your life. Sometimes I ain't safe for myself when I stay up at night.
What the hell is that? He's playing this. What is that? ¿Qué diablo es eso? It looks like a piano. This kid is talented, man. I don't know what you call that. I don't know what that is. No, I'm not a rapper. I don't know. I'm not an engineer, studio engineer. So I don't know shit about that. I mean, I barely know that, you have to record in a place where there was no sound or that you cannot hear like a whole. Like people use like egg, the egg covers where the egg comes in, the egg cases, they use it for people to be able, in Mexico, I've seen it. They use it to be able to rap. So I guess the noise, it noise out, something like that. And you know, some people got their mansions and they have their studio at home. They record.
Sometimes I ain't safe for myself when I stay up at night. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone.
That one I walk alone. I guess it's part of the Green Day, the Boulevard of My Broken Dreams. This shit was cool. I like MGK. And yes, Erica Shady. The Erica is because Eminem mentions an Erica in White America and Shady because of Slim Shady. But I'm a fan. I'm not a fanatic. I'm not a person who's obsessed. Nor do I care about the artist's personal life. I don't. Because I relate to the music in my life. What was I doing? And I remember clearly what was I doing and lately, what was happening in my life at that time. And I was going through a dark moment too when that song came out. That's also why I related to it. Yeah, I had a relapse. I was going through a bad time. Then I said, fuck it, and I went back into recovery. Well, California type of recovery, the California recovery, because the green still helps, and you don't get well. You, I am addicted. People get addicted, but the pain is not that bad, and it doesn't give you cravings. It doesn't make you sick, and you don't get up the next day and can't move because your head hurts. There's vomit all over the place. Nada, nothing like that. Now, can some people do the California recovery? No, some people can't because they start smoking or ingesting and they go right back to their drug of choice. Anyhow, if you got to the end of this recovery, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe.